Studio. Welcome to the Fitz Studio. I'm Coach Ken Fitz. Hey, this is a special edition. We're gonna try. I'm trying to get this out to everybody that's been asking me. Man, I've been getting bombarded by new coaches and regular coaches asking me to do a video on how to use thread on your team. So come on in. I want y'all to go ahead and like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification button so when I ever do the new videos that y'all see, that y'all get notified and y'all can check them out. I mean, let me tell y'all something. I have more coaches asking me about this thread, just hitting me up privately about using the thread, but more than I got people subscribed to my channel. This is not real. I need y'all to come on now. Come on now. Help Coach Ken out now. Subscribe to the channel. Like it. Look at it. Come on now. Hey, look here. But that's not going to stop me from showing y'all how to do this. It's going to be, you know, y'all will see. But as y'all can see right now, oh, man. Woo, y'all life is something else. So, I got to go into character, y'all. I got to go and go to Coach Ken Fitz, baby. Coach Ken Fitz is here. Now. So y'all wanted to know about my thread, how to thread, and the techniques that's used to go into thread. And what they talking about is, see my lines on my men. See that helmet? That's thread. I use thread. Look at the side. Look at the side. Oh, that's thread. Look at that. Oh, thread. So here's the defense. Look at that. Thread. Thread. Said what made Coach Ken Fitz use thread on instead of just painting them lines like that? Why did Coach Ken use thread? This is why Coach Ken Fitz used thread instead of painting his lines. Back in the day when I was fresh and young and you know, let me see. Yeah, a little shaky there. Little hand shaking, so my lines are not as crispy as they used to be when I was a young man. So I said, man, how can I circumvent that situation? So I said, hey, look, I'm gonna go ahead. I said, I gotta come up with something, man. I said, man, I was really looking for decals, and I'm gonna make my own. I'm gonna make my own decals and stuff like that. So I said, well, wait a minute, let me try something new. Let me try something new. So use thread. So how you gonna do that, Ken? How you gonna do that? How you gonna use that thread method? So what I did was I went and bought a lot of stuff from Dollar Tree or I think and just a lot of things that I had. I said, how am I gonna make it stick? And I was just having all kind of issues about how I was gonna make it work. But I came up with something. I said, hey, see this in my hand right here? Had a plethora of these laying around. So I said, I'm gonna take two of these. These are gonna be my guys. So when I'm making my lines, I could just when I put it on there. What I'm gonna show you, then I line them up so they can be straight. So I can curve them when needed. But I said, how am I gonna make them stick to my figures? First of all, see these raw figures like this. First, you're gonna have to prime your team, prime your and base and put the base coat paint on there. What your team base coat gonna be? Then after you get it, and you either gonna say, Well, I'm gonna go with the new uniforms or the old uniforms, or you just gonna come up with any type of uniform or whatever. But it's gonna be they gonna when people look at it, they're gonna identify with whatever that team is. If you notice on this man right here, I did the thread, but I still I got my wife and I showed her the Falcon emblem to put on his helmet, and she got on the cricket, and she did her thing on the cricket to make me little emblems to put on the helmet. Water slide, I got some water slide paper and did that. That's in the works for new stuff that I'm trying, that I'm going to be trying. But back to this thread, I said, how am I gonna make that thread thick, stick to the men after I got my after I got all the black on there, and I was gonna do I was gonna do his tail, the little towel coming out of it. I was gonna do that in thread too, but all this was a trial. So I said, "Oh, let me just one thing at a time." So I said, so once I got him all black, and then I got him white top and red bottom. I said, okay, let me get what my Falcons. I love Falcons now. So I said, okay. I went and got all kind of thread. I got more thread than this, but see that? See that, y'all? That's thread. Of course, you're gonna need that. So you pick out what colors you're gonna use for get the thread for your team. Whatever team you're gonna go use, you're gonna get. Which I'm gonna have every team in the league. So I'm gonna have a plethora of thread, so I can make the team. This thread right here on this spool is a little thicker than these. So I said, hey, let me go ahead and get thicker thread. So it'll look like a thicker thread, and I get all my thread gonna be in this fashion right here. There'll be a thicker thread in all different colors. You know what I'm saying? So, but I had to use what I had. So I got this white right here, got this red right here, got this black, and I went to work, baby. I went to work. So what? I said, okay, now, okay. So since I said, what that thing is, y'all. I'm gonna look and see. This is what happens when you do trial and error. I went and got this glue right here to 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 have it to roll the thread in and stick it on the men. But do not use regular glue. Don't use it. Don't use it. After you done got everything painted the way you want to go ahead and get this glue right here. Clear, clear, clear glue. Get the clear glue. Why use the clear glue, Ken? Because and have your hands clean. Because when you get your thread in there and you roll it up in that clear glue, if your hands dirty, it's gonna be dirty. It's gonna be dirty. So when you come home from work, don't try to do this when you come home from work. Get your hands clean, alcohol them down, get them all clean, get it right. And you have to have a surface that you're gonna put the glue down on. So what I did was I would take the glue. I got me a wood surface. I would do glue like this, or just put a pile of glue right there, and I would cut the thread to the length that I needed, and I would roll it in there. Once I rolled it in there, what was that? I ain't not no man over. Make sure. First one of a man, y'all. Okay. Once I rolled the thread in there, I took the thread out with my tweezers and put it where I needed it on the helmet. So if I was gonna have a center line going down his head, That was the first one that I put on now. I line it up. I line it up with the his face mask. Look at that face mask. Look at that face mask. Y'all see that face mask? I line. Man, I can't see how I'm doing it. See that face mask? I line it up with the face mask, and I run him straight down the middle. Whatever color it is that's in the middle of that helmet, I take it straight down the helmet. Boom, with the glue on it. And then I go on. I start in the center of the head, and then I press down and I mash it. I mash it all the way around to a hook or curve the helmet, and all the way to the front. And if it's something just sticking over, that's when I come back and I clip it. I clip it like a barber do. He edge it. And if it's real close, I get my clippers and I clip it off. So it look real good. And I try my best to tuck it. I try my best to tuck it. This is a special video, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, everybody been asking me to do a video on this. Okay, now, after I did that, I got the other color that's gonna go down the side. Like let's say if I had a red coming down there and I had two whites on the side of it. I get two whites, I do the same thing. Roll it in the glue, get some tweezers. I didn't pull my tweezers out, but get some tweezers where you can pick it up and you can line it, and then when you line it, you mash it in now. You mash it up. Man, move these men. I don't want to hurt my men. You mash it on the helmet like this, and you roll it all the way around. And you do that, and you let it dry. With the clear, it's not going to distort the color. Like the regular glue, you know how old glue do. It's got that yellow effect, but that glue, the glue that you use, the clear glue, it's not gonna, you're gonna see the color through it. Then you go on and you do that for your legs. You go that down the leg. You do the same thing. You cut it. It don't matter if you cut it a little long, but as long as you get it in now, and then you snip it when you have to. Get it stuck in now. Clear glue. Clear. It's time consuming, and the effects afterwards is great. These were just my first time doing it, and I was rushed. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna perfect this. All my teams are gonna have this, and you gotta look at too. Look at the style of thread that you use. Sometimes some got a little gloss to it. Some got that matte look. So be you know. So if you want yours to shine, you want yours to look like that shine. You get the shine ones. One that got a little shine to it, a little glow to it. But if you want the matte look, get the matte look. But that's the basic of how to use thread on your team. So my next adventure with the thread is going to be these gloves. These gloves. I'm gonna do the gloves and stuff look at me in the but yeah, in thread. I'm gonna do that. And then if he got a sock right here on the leg, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that in thread. I might even do the shoes. In thread. Just me, y'all. So my teams can be looking different. When I come to the board, they just gonna look different. So that's up to y'all. Now, this special edition, y'all coaches, y'all been asking me for it, and the only reason I didn't do a team is because I haven't figured out what team I want this to be. What teams I want? I got several teams that hadn't been painted yet, and I haven't figured out because I'm doing a strategic EFEL league. Oh, the Fitz Electric Football League. So I need it. Oh yeah, that's I want to. I wanted to start off with a specific 10. And then I'm going to go on. I'm going to keep going until I get all 30, 32 teams. And I'm going to have 30, 33, 34, 35, maybe 35 or 36 teams. Because I'm gonna have my Colorado Buffs. I'm gonna have my Scott Crossing Knights. I'm gonna have my Georgia Bulldogs. And I might, and I love Georgia Tech too, so I might have Georgia Tech. But all that's gonna be my plethora of teams or whatever. Some teams I might not even do. I just might do a college team. That's just me. So let me give y'all an example of how this thing. Let's see. See that center? See him? That's him. That's him before all the thread. That's him before all the thread. Looking good, right? Yeah. This him. This him after the process. Damn. Woo. Look at that, y'all. Woo. There you go. Coach Ken Fitz, baby. Threading. When I do these teams in thread, I will do another video. But this was just a special one cause y'all just understand. Just in the last few days, I done had about 4 or 5 coaches hit me up about threading your team. It's a simple process. It's tedious, but let's go back over what you're going to need. You're going to need tweezers. You're going to need clear glue. You're going to need a surface to put the glue on where you can get your scissors. And most of all, you're going to need your thread, baby. You're going to need that thread. And a good and good something good to wipe your fingers off with. Or you're gonna have to roll it in there. You got to make it right. So it's a tedious thing, but the doggone finish, baby, it's magnificent. I'm Coach Ken, baby. Hey, look at here. All y'all coaches that hit me up on that thing, y'all go ahead and like. No, I want you to subscribe. Don't subscribe. Y'all know what it is. I want y'all to go ahead and do what y'all do, but yeah, I'm not. That's not gonna stop me from showing y'all. Ken Fitz is out. Y'all have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If y'all have any more questions, all y'all that been hitting me up, y'all know how to hit me up. Hey, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and comment. Coach Ken Fitz out, baby. Y'all have a good one.